apostle cites the saying, lucid waters and lush mountains are invaluable assets. So how do you interpret this idea? And in your country, is there a region or case that shows economic development growing together with environmental protection?
For me, this saying means a clean environment isn't just something nice to look at. It's a real economic asset. Egypt has sea oases, a remote desert area with hot springs, ancient ruins. Unlike busy spots like Sharm el-Sheikh, Siwa does low-impact community-led tourism. They a little bit limit tourists, ban big resorts, and use solar power. Locals get priority for jobs, so revenue stays in the community. That's why they protect nature and build the economy at the same time.
Yeah, I love that example. I think the saying means a healthy environment is the key to long-term development. In Thailand, Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai are the examples. Tourists and local businesses grow while we protect forests and rivers. We limit tourist numbers in some national parks, such like Siwa, to avoid harming the environment. It's proof that growth and conservation can work together.
Well, I couldn't agree more with both of you guys. And I'm quite lucky because I have chance to see these things in real life when I visited Anji like 2 years ago. Trust me, in there the rivers were clean, really clean, and mountains super clean. And I saw the locals there, they're running their homestays and they do eco tours, and they even sell Anji white tea, and I bought some. And their income came from protecting the nature, not by harming it. So Malaysia, we also have like similar place. It's called Cameron Highlands. We also doing sustainable farming and tourism to keep the landscape lush, so which will attract visitors coming to support our locals. And I'm really happy to say that all of our country here is a really good examples.
Yes. So thank you for these great on-the-ground examples. Building on that, our episode also highlights coordination and integration in green development across regions, sectors, enterprises, and resources. So what's your take on that approach?
Okay, definitely coordinations is everything. If one place, one region, they got polluted, it will affect the others. So China Integrate approach works simply because the government, the businesses, the local, they all just click in. They're willing to do like the cooperation together. And in Malaysia, we also have similar good green goals, which is like the National Energy Transition Roadmap. But sometimes we have some execution issues, so it's kind of fragmented between states and agencies. So I guess we can learn a lot from China's mix of top-down coordinations and definitely the local passions. I think so.
I totally agree with you. China Yangtze River fishing ban is a perfect example. It involves the government, business, and community, so it's more effective. You can do green development alone. Everyone needs to work together. Thailand forest protection also in Chiang Mai, and Malaysia and Cameron Highland also need that kind of across sector coordination, right? It's shared challenge for all of us.
True.
Yeah, exactly. China Expo is so effective because it brings regions and sectors together to avoid waste. Thailand tries to coordinate across ministry, but we have inconsistency sometimes, like different rules for river protection in different provinces. We can learn from China unified coordinations, and it's good to know we are working toward more integrated green policies.
Right, so we're all on the same page about alignment. Taking a step further, so China has set carbon peaking and carbon neutrality goals. So what do these efforts mean for the world?
From my perspective, it's huge. Actions like carbon reductions and environmental protection help fight climate change and set the examples for other countries. China is a large country, and so it's prudent to say that scaling new energy vehicles can move global supply chains and reduce emissions worldwide. Green development really works best when countries collaborate together.
I couldn't agree more. It sends a clear message to other developing countries that economic growth and environmental protection can coexist. China isn't just talking, it's using practical measures like carbon sink trading. This contributes to global climate efforts by sharing replicable models. China's scale gives us all more confidence.
Indeed, and for Malaysia, it's super encouraging. So China commitment that shows like climate actions can be led by a developing country like us, and the partnerships around these efforts will make a bigger difference globally. And your points about the global collaborations, like Thailand student has said, is super important. We can trade notes on China's carbon sink, and also we can learn from ecotourism model from like Egypt, from like Thailand, because cross-learning, it always make us go further and faster.